Are you a leader or aspiring leader? Well, there's a great maxim that leaders are readers. But what are the best leadership books to read? And which is the top leadership book? My name is Andrew Bryant, and in nearly 25 years of writing and speaking and coaching about leadership, my clients often ask me, what is the best leadership book? Or if I was to read just one leadership book, which one would it be? Well, best or top is subjective and depends on where the leader is on their journey. Are you a first-time leader, or are you an experienced leader wanting to enhance your leadership for a C-level position? For me, leadership always starts with self-leadership or personal mastery. After all, how can you lead others if you can't first lead yourself? This is why I wrote Self-Leadership: How to Become a More Successful, Efficient and Effective Leader from the Inside Out with Dr. Anna Kazan, published by McGraw-Hill back in 2012. Another must-read book that covers self-discovery and time management is The Timeless 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. So that's 2 recommendations for books on self-leadership, but what about the best leadership books? There are so many, and each covers a different definition of leadership, and some are more strategic in focus, where others are strictly about management. Peter Drucker is the father of management thinking, and his writing shows real understanding and sympathy for the difficulties and demands faced by managers. Drucker wrote many books, so if you want to capture the essence of his thought leadership on the topic of management, I recommend you read The Essential Drucker, published in 2008. In 2020, the Chief People Officer at Planful Inc., Mel Druth, asked me if I could write a leadership book for their people managers. Planful Inc. is a Silicon Valley financial planning and analysis software company. I'd been coaching the CEO and the executive leadership team, but Mel wanted me to create a leadership framework and training for their middle and frontline managers to create a strong culture, what they wanted to call the Planful Way. I accepted the challenge and began to think about what would be essential to cover, what would be effective, and what could be easily applied. With input from Mel and Planful CEO Grant Halloran, the Planful Way was written, printed, and handed to every manager in the company. This handbook provides a strong anchor for culture and creates a consistency with how goal setting and feedback are given for each and every employee. Now, I had retained the intellectual property for my contribution and set about expanding the text to address the challenges managers and leaders are facing living and working through and post-COVID-19. With working from home, new ways of meeting and collaborating, new technologies and automation mean we need a new leadership playbook. Leadership has always been about delivering results. I believe new leadership is about balancing humanity with those accelerated results. To achieve this, managers need principles and plays that are both effective and simple to apply. This is the book I set out to write, and I'm excited that the publication date is May 2022. Now, whether this is the best leadership book will be very much up to you and my critics to decide. But as I wrote it, I focused on the problems that my clients have faced and are still facing. Dr. Margie Worrell, senior partner at Korn Ferry and best-selling author of Stop Playing Safe and You've Got This, said this about the book. The new Leadership Playbook weaves powerful principles and proven strategies to empower leaders to unlock potential and accelerate growth in today's increasingly accelerated, uncertain, and competitive world. Written with deep insight, heart, and humor, Andrew Bryant has unpacked theory into practical plays you can immediately apply to lead yourself and others to higher ground. Read, apply, and reap the results. Through thousands of coaching conversations with managers and C-level executives and dialogues with human resources and learning development professionals, gave me the insights into the common problems that leaders face and the solutions they need. I paid particular attention to the principles and practices that could be learned and applied in our current and future environment. Or as one of the reviewers of an early draft of the book called it, an MBA in a day. Andrea Edwards, the digital conversationalist and author of Uncommon Courage, An Invitation, said about the book, Andrew Bryant's latest work, the new Leadership Playbook, is not only a delight to read, but also a right-for-the-moment guide to what it takes to be a leader right now, as we recognize the need to build a new leadership model for a new world. If you would like to reserve or purchase your copy of the new Leadership Playbook and receive a bonus for your bias for action, then go to thenewleadershipplaybook.com or click on the link in the description. I'm Andrew Bryant. To your success.